I think there is something really true about you can't, some of the freaky shit you want to do in your head, blame Pornhub, you know, it's on all everybody's heads. You're not going to do that with the person that then you'll be like, okay, so which of us is going to bathe the kids now? Like, that's
I'm going to do it. That's right. I said it. I'm going to do it.
Apple technology is responsible for more divorces than they ever.
That's real discovery right there.
Yeah, sorry, shots fired, Steve Jobs. I'm sorry, Tim Cook's gonna, like, my iPhone's gonna stop working now. Love your products, don't do that to me, man. But the truth is, like, there's the whole integration of the different devices. Like, a lot of people don't realize, like, your fucking text messages are coming up on the iPad that your kid's playing with. And then your wife, like, you're upstairs texting with the girlfriend about, like, it was so great last night, you know, and then the kid is like, bing, 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 and mom comes over like, what's going on? And they're like, I don't know, the cartoon stopped. And mom's like, what is this? And all of a sudden there's naked pictures of the girlfriend, and she's reading in real time, you know, and this happens like once a week. I get one of those cases.
Okay, question about
that. Yeah, man, the Apple products, iPhone specifically, I can't remember where I heard this from, but I agree with it 100%. It's the biggest spy device ever. We keep them on us. It tells our location. It shows what we buy. It shows who we talk to, where we spend the most time. It tells everything about us. We have all of our information on there. Most people have pictures of their bank card or their bank statement or their driver's license or social security. It has everything you could ever want about yourself in that little object, in that little device. It's crazy. And people forget too, when you send messages, even if you're cheating on your wife and you send messages and you delete them, those messages are not gone. Number one, the person you sent them to has them and they could just screenshot them. And you see it all the time with celebrities when they're in somebody's DMs and then the person DMs it or snapshots it and then uploads it to expose them. And then number two, the service provider has all of that. You know, they can pull those records.
Do you think those people are just at the point where they're okay getting caught? Because that seems so foolish.
Yeah, I ask myself that question a lot because sometimes people are so brazen
that it's just like
you kind of go, like
on some level, subconsciously, you're like,
I mean, you know, subconsciously,
they're just cowards. They can't end it, and they're like, I just need some. If something does happen where it does end, I'm okay with it, but I don't.
Quiet quitting.
I think a lot of them feel. You know, Patrice O'Neill had a thing he used to say about
won me over, right?
He had a great thing about how he said, you know, cheating, if you think about it, is a man. A man is leaving his home to get some happiness without hurting your feelings.
Go to fuck a girl behind a dumpster.
Right. Like, but
to get a little bit of happiness.
So I think a lot of these
without
guys,
hurting your
cheating
feelings is for you.
Yes, for you. Yeah, and I remember like hearing.
That's funny. I understand they're comedians and stuff, so that is funny. But I think cheating is the third worst thing that you could ever do to a human being. The third worst thing. The first is the R word. The second is murder. And the reason I put the R word number one is because that person has to live with that trauma in their mind over and over. The second is murder. And then the third is cheating. That is, you could have just broke up with them or divorced them before you went and did that. If you married, that's one of them things, man. It's like, do you really want to end your marriage over some cheeks? And if you're a woman, over some meat, like, do you really want to end it over there? Is it worth it to you? Because I'm going to be honest with you. I'm sitting here thinking there's plenty of fine women on planet Earth, man. I'm sitting here, I got a girl, but there's plenty of girls that I'm looking at and I'm like, man, I can only imagine. But really, at the end of the day, it all feel the same. It's just a mental thing where it's like, oh, it's a different woman. Like, it all feel the same, though. So it really is not worth is what I'm getting at.
And going like, but you know, when you spend enough time with people who've cheated, that's legit how they're like, look, I love her. I love her. But we don't have that anymore. Like, we have this, like, we're running a daycare center together. And like, I love her. I like coming home to her. I like her mom. I like her brother. Like, we all get along. I like all the stuff we do. I like our home. I like our life. But like, I want to fuck sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't mean, like, I had a friend who once said to me, like,
Prostitution, dude.
the moment you
Business
know you're in a relationship is when you're in the middle of sex and you think, one of these days I've got to get laid. You know, and I think that most married men do not acknowledge that this is correct.
No,
but
it's a
most
bit. It's a
married men, it's a bit.
Yeah.
Most married men will go, oh yeah, okay. Like I kind of get that. Like the difference, because again, I think there is something really true about you can't. Some of the freaky shit you want to do in your head. Blame Pornhub. You know, it's on all everybody's heads.
Yeah.
You're not going to do that with the person that then you'll be like, okay, so which of us is going to bathe the kids now? Like that's
I'm gonna do it. That's right. I said it. I'm gonna do it. And she's gonna like it. I guarantee you she's gonna like it because the women be thinking the same thing. If you thought it, she thought it. And I'm not talking about none of that, like the super weird stuff, but I'm talking about the stuff that we all think about doing. Choking her out a little bit. She likes it. She wants it. If it's your woman and y'all are already intimate and stuff, I guarantee you she's already thought about half the shit you thought about. If not all of the shit you thought about.
Not going to do that. So I think men sometimes move away from that kind of a connection with their spouse, and then they say, look, I don't want to hurt her. I don't want to lose my family.
Other places,
I want to chase this shiny object. And by the way, like, I mean, look at how many half-naked women we are exposed to on a daily basis thanks to Instagram and TikTok and everything else.
So it's our fault, really. We have to keep degrading the women we love.
I mean, I don't think that's bad advice. I mean, so insofar as they at some point enjoyed that, yes. Like if you started out that way and then you said, she might secretly be like, why don't you ever like a filthy slut anymore? Like I'm also a mom, but I'm also a filthy slut.
Yeah, I'm both.
Like,
we can be both.
You can be both. I think you probably.
So Mark, that's why our parents are still married.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it is, bro.
Yeah, my dad's got like the GIMP costume in the basement. You know?
Nah, but for real though, whenever you having sex, look, you're not supposed to be vanilla all the time. You can be vanilla a lot of the time because, you know, it's just like let's be intimate. Let's look into each other's eyes. Let's do that whole kind of ritual, that whole kind of thing that we normally do. But every now and then, she in the kitchen cooking something. You thought you was finna finish this meal in 30 minutes. It's going to take you an hour and a half now because I'm walking in there. I'm walking in. You know, like that kind of stuff every now and then. Oh, we were supposed to just be sitting on the couch watching a movie. We're going to have to finish the movie tomorrow. Like every now and then, I get it. When you have kids, that changes the whole dynamic. But you just going to have to be more creative. I don't have kids yet, so I'm trying to figure out like exactly how that would work, but you're going to have to be creative. She in the closet trying to get ready for work in the morning? You ain't got to be at work for another 45 minutes. The kids already at school. We already dropped them off. Come here. What you doing? Like, you see what I mean? So you're going to have to, because women like that. I'm telling you, I know they do for a fact.
There's no Madonna whore complex. You gotta just put them together. Okay?
Your parents got 8 kids. I could have told you they were doing some wild shit.
My dad always makes this comment. We'll be at dinner. He's like, you know, Amanda, you still got that nurse outfit? And everyone's like, Dad, what the fuck?
Wow.
He's like, I'm joking. But, dude,
That's awesome.
That's interesting.
But yeah, I think cheating is one of those things. I mean, I joke that I've got a PhD in cheating because you listen to people who've been cheated on, you listen to people who've done the cheating, but the people that I'm shocked by are the people that like they know their spouse is cheating. Like they had one of those iMessage moments, or they like the cameras catch stuff, all the little Nest cams, security cams, the baby cams, nanny cams, catch stuff, and they don't let the spouse know that they know it. And they're like 3-4 months in to like, I watched this person having sex with their mistress on the nanny cam, and I'm still sitting across the table from them. And I find myself thinking, like, how the fuck do you keep that?
Yeah, you're the sociopath, actually.
Yeah, I mean,
I
it
feel
feels
like
a
that
little
person
like
cheated.
that.
Yeah,
like, you kind of go, how are you?
This is just a hunch. I bet you it's more so the women, too, that are the ones that are like, I'm gonna just let this motherfucker think that he's getting away with it and not say nothing. Because I feel like a dude would be more confrontational, and they would they would basically confront their spouse quicker. I feel like women are like a little bit more passive aggressive, and they would just let the case build up, and they would just sit back, let you keep digging yourself in the hole, and they just sit back and watch you, and they're like, think you so smart, don't you? But I got all the text messages, I got all the pictures, I got all the videos. So when you want something from me, when you asking for something, that's when I'm gonna drop the bomb on you. I feel like it's women that are the ones that sit back and just look at you across the table and like, how do those eggs taste? They good? I'm glad you like them. Piece of shit.
You not like just losing your shit on this person at all, you know, but people can.
And why do you think
Kids usually, or?
I think it's, I don't know. I think it's a combination of like, if they say it out loud, it's real.
Yeah.
And I think,
They're in denial.
Yeah. Sometimes people come into my office and like, they have a very hard time. There's tissues on like every desk because people are just, having to say it out loud, you know, having to like say out loud, like, yeah, this thing's broken, you know?
Yeah, you also see why like sometimes it's forgivable for people. Like I think sometimes when you're like young and in a relationship and you don't have like children or anything like that, and there's like a cheating thing, it's like the one thing you can't do. It's like,
well, I got to tell you, we're in modern society. Like, what I will tell you is a lot more people come back from cheating than you'll ever know.
So yeah, I'm interested to talk about that, not for personal reasons at all. No, nothing to do with that. But yeah, I feel like when you have X amount of kids, you have homes, you have a life that you guys all enjoy, and then the husband does some when the wife does it, I bet the dads are like, fuck this, it's fucking over. But when the husband does some shit, I wonder if some of the wives are like, ugh, does he not have a relationship with her? Is it a one-time fucking
Well, it depends what the shit is.
Right.
It depends what you did.
Well, and the question...
Wait, what do you mean by that? What do you
Well,
mean
like, it depends on the nature of the infidelity.
Yeah, if you get your dick sucked while you're on a trip with the boys or something like that, that's different than if you're fucking like her friend in the community. Because now you're embarrassing her and there's this whole...
Well, what I'll tell you...
That's true. That's very true. And it's like, are you spending money on her? Are you flying her out? Are you going to see her and y'all staying in a hotel together? Are you buying her Birkins and clothes and dresses and stuff? Are you spending bread? But either way, cheating is wrong. You know, cheating is shouldn't be doing it, man. This is a good video though. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is solid. This lawyer, he fits perfectly. I don't know if he's a comedian part-time too, but he fits perfectly in this comedic space. Like, he's bringing real knowledge and real experience that he's been through in a space that's like just light and like joking, and you know, I like that. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and leave the link for this video in the description box, so if you want to go check out the entire thing, you can. But before you head over there to watch the whole video, leave a like on this video and do not forget to subscribe to the channel. Trying to reach 1,000 subs, man, so help your boy out. But yeah, that's it for this video. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.